Hey, Uncle Deke here. Segment 3 of the Pup Wing Mini. In segment 2 we drilled our holes for our motor mounts and we coated all of the motor mount with thin CA. When you're finished there, you'll need to chase out your holes with a drill because the CA fills in the holes a little bit, but it sure makes it nice and strong. We're also going to put some hot glue around the edges here and in here too. We'll do that in a little bit. First thing we're going to do is we're going to put in these reinforcing rods in the leading edge. Now they have already installed carbon strips here, 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 and here. These are flat pieces and they're glued in. By the way, this regular CA will work on this foam. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to cut the groove for that to fit in. And we're just going to be very careful. This is a brand new blade. And we're going to cut it just about that deep right there and right on the leading edge of the wing. And you can, if you do it right, you can probably do it in one whack here. We need to stop at the end here like that. Okay, now we're going to push this in like this. If you start the front, because you've got the groove there already, it'll work its way through there, and you don't want to right on the very leading edge. I did this on the Bonsais, and once you get the hang of it, okay, a little something to put, we want it to come together right at the nose. Okay, maybe just a little bit more here, so I can get it down in there just a little bit more. Just like that. And this will fold up around it. I've already got the other side cut. Let's go ahead and put that one in there. I thought about using flat carbon strips, but I used these in the Bonsai, and they work like a charm. I mean to tell you, they work great. Come on, get in there. I'd have to help it a little bit. This one's trying to go down the hill. Here we go. There we go. Right on through. Just make them up at the very point. You don't want it sticking out. Just like that. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put some CA in there. And I think I'll put the thick CA in that. And then we're going to hold it down flat and zap it with some accelerator. This is thick CA. I'm just going to work it right down in the whole thing. Right there. Clear to the end. Like that. And I'm going to squeeze it in with my fingers like this and hit it with some better than the first time I did it. I ended up with my fingers stuck together for about a week. Okay, that makes a pretty good joint right there. Undo the other one. This makes this unbelievably tough. When we were flying these in Mexico, where we fly there's no dirt. It's all coral. It's all limestone. So when they hit the ground, and they will, they hit hard. Okay. Now the trick to this is we're going to laminate it. I forgot to tell you about that. We're going to use some laminating film on this and make it super duper strong. Okay. Now, finish this segment out. Let's go ahead and put some hot glue around here. This really toughens it up because when this thing comes down hard, that motor mount takes a lot of forward momentum abuse. I'll put some in here, up here like this. Don't get too close to where your bolts go. Okay. Make sure we come around the corner. Really important. And this is a really hot glue gun. So that's melting down in that foam pretty good. So they can't glue that right there. It just glue, there's too big of a gap. This may look like overkill, but I tell you what, you'll find out that this is something I learned from Bruce. We all know Bruce. He gave me this idea. Got to give credit where credit is due. Okay. That is reinforced. So what we've done here is we've reinforced the motor mount. We've reinforced the nose. For the next segment, we're going to go ahead and laminate the wing. That'll be the entire next segment. So we'll see you back in just a little bit.